intense. This freaking inner corner is driving me crazy. And I'm so excited to start using the Shayla Palette. Hey guys, welcome back. So today is going to be the final look with my Anastasia Riviera palette. If you've been following me along for a little bit, you know that I officially challenged myself to start using one eyeshadow palette for the entire month, and I've done a couple of looks. I actually used all the colors except these two. These are the only two colors that I didn't get to use at all. Every other color I've used, and I've really enjoyed this palette. I'm so glad that so many of you guys have been enjoying the looks as well and just enjoying watching like different eyeshadow looks with that palette. Today I went for something a little bit softer, a little bit more neutral, but still very like glitzy and glam. I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you guys want to see this gold shimmery but really simple look, then wait to the window. Well, just swipe. My eyelids are primed. I need to set them down with some powder because I have the most oily eyelids ever, which makes no sense because my skin is dry. It's stupid. I mixed a little bit of my e.l.f. concealer with the Colourpop concealer that's white, the like 00 or 001 or whatever, so that's why my eyes look so intense right now, just because I want the colors to pop. And we're going glam today. Like, I'm in the mood to be glam, maybe because I haven't done like my makeup really in a couple of days. I'm going to Trader Joe's after this. They're gonna look at me and be like, girl, like, you're just going to the store. I would be doing this gold color for the last color of my 1 month 1 palette series. This is the last day of the, well, tomorrow's the last day of the month. Today's the 30th, tomorrow's the 31st, so I want to film this video so I can have it up tomorrow so that I complete the 1 month 1 palette challenge, I guess. So I'm going to be using the color Inheritance as my main color. It's such a beautiful gold, so I'm going to do something smoky but like really pretty and neutral using this palette. I'm going to first pick up the color Coastline, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Cabana, which is like a mustardy yellow. And I'm picking that up on a fluffy brush. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to start off by just adding that into my crease. I'm so shocked at how much I've been loving this palette, and honestly, I'm so shocked at how much you guys have liked this. Like, so many of you guys were like, oh my god, this is making me want the palette. And I think that's what helps with videos like this, like, because like it's true, like we really are so used to just buying the new stuff that comes out and then we don't really use what we buy. So I feel like this has really forced me. Like, I have not used one other eyeshadow palette this month. I obviously haven't filmed every single time, but every single time that I've done my makeup this month, I've only used this palette, and it's made me, one, force myself to be creative with the colors, two, actually get use of a product that I have, and now it just makes me want to do that with all of my palettes. So I'm really excited to do that with the Shayla collab, this collab, the Under Construction. I also just got the nude palette from Hoola, so I haven't even touched it. Like, it still has the bubble wrap in it and everything. Like, I haven't even touched it because I want to use that one for July. Now, using a smaller brush, I'm going to start working the color Palm into my crease. I'm using a small brush, but it's still fluffy just because I want to like work this color into its intensity. So we're gonna start it on the outer corner, and I'm trying not to go too dark right away, just so I can have control over how dark it is. But I want it pretty smoky. I love this brown so much. Like, it's so hard to describe. Like, it's not just a regular brown. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just working this in here. Picking up a little fluffy brush, I'm going to dip right back into Coastline and just use that to help buff out the edge. Sorry, someone just rang my doorbell. And it's funny because I can now like watch who's at my door. I get alerts for everything, and now I'm like always stalking it. Now for the star of the show, I hope this color comes off on my eyes super pigmented. I'm going to use the color Inheritance. I'm using a flat shader brush because I really want this color to be like super duper pigmented. Oh yeah. This color kind of reminds me of like a trophy wife. It's like that really, really gold. I'm gonna use my finger. There we go. Using your finger avoids so much fallout too. This color just has fallout. It just does. I wish I would have put a like sticky primer down because I have one. I'm gonna do my eyeliner, put some lashes on, and then I'll be back. We'll move on to the face, and then we'll kind of like touch up the eyes a little bit. All right, so lashes are on. I just used some like little wispy, Demi wispy-ish sort of things. I don't know if it's just me, like I kind of haven't been feeling like the big obnoxious lashes. Like I'm kind of just feeling the really natural, soft, wispy ones. I don't know. I'm gonna use my primerizer to prime from Smashbox, just taking one pump, putting it all over my face. I exfoliated today and oh, my skin feels so soft. Since I'm still super tan, I only have like 1 or 2 foundations that match me, so I took samples at Sephora. I have the Nars Radiant, the Natural Longwear Foundation, and I have Sheer Glow. I think I'm gonna do Sheer Glow today. And my color in the Sheer Glow is Cadiz right now, which is my tan shade. So I'm just gonna dot this on my face. I like Sheer Glow a lot. It's one of my favorite foundations. I love using it on clients as well. Just gonna take my beauty blender and bounce. Like, it's crazy how much more red my skin gets when I'm tan. Like, I get so red in undertone, and usually I'm so yellow. Like, everything gets red. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Medium Beige concealer in the e.l.f. Camo. This is still too light for me, but I have not had time to go pick up a new concealer. I want to get the e.l.f. one, not the e.l.f. one, the Morphe one in a darker color. Just because this e.l.f. Camo one, like, they're so hard to shop for because the names, in my opinion, don't match the color. And this is just light. Like, look how light that is. To set the under eyes, I'm going to use my Derma Blend powder. This powder has lasted me such a freaking long time. Like, I bought this powder over a year ago. Would it be over a year ago? I think about a year ago. I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face with my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder number 35. And I'm using this Sephora Pro Airbrush number 55. I get so many questions on what brush I use to apply this powder, and honestly, just use any powder brush, any fluffy brush. Like, I'm not like specific to only using this one. This is just what I'm using at the moment, but I've used like a million different brushes to use this powder. To bronze, I'm going to use my Pretty Vulgar, actually no. To bronze, I'm going to use my Hoola Caramel bronzer now that I'm more tan. Just put that on my whole face because I like my whole face to be bronze. Yeah, this looks so much better now that I'm super brown. For my blush, I'm just going to go ahead and use this same stippling brush, and I'm using the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. And these are this is the one that I have. Oh, this one's just from medium to tan, so that works perfectly. And I'm just going to swipe across all three. And and just hit my cheeks. I'm gonna spray my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I was at Target the other day and they had these for $4 on sale. So this was, they only had one left of this one. So I got one of this one and one of the dewy one. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face. This smells so good. If you like LaCroix, this cherry lime flavor literally tastes like cherry Coke. It is so good. I'm using my Essence Pure Nude in, ooh, I'm like still a little wet right here. Just bounce that in. Such a great highlight, like so good. I'm actually going to use this highlight as well to highlight my inner corners just because the palette doesn't really have a highlighting color. So I'm just going to use this. Oh my god, this inner corner keeps popping up. For lips, I kind of want to do something simple, so I'm going to just take this Quickie lipstick from Colourpop and Shayla, and I'm just going to dab this on my lips, and then I'm going to use the Peanut Brittle NYX Intense Butter Gloss. Maybe I need to go a little darker, just a little bit. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I like it. I think it's pretty. I like this crease color. I think the gold looks beautiful with my tan. I even like this really, really nuded out lip. I like it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. This was a good ending to this palette. I'm so excited to use the Shayla collab with Colourpop for my next video. Let me know what looks you guys want me to do down below with that palette, and I'll see you guys in the next one.